As a big guy, there's one thing I know, it's heat. That's why after working all day, I don't want to come home to a hot house. That's why our friends at True North Heating Air are offering a $69 check-in tune on your AC. So head on over to True North Heating and Air and tell them the boys sent you. Let's get back to the show.
That's rough.
Hey, man, at least we're putting shit out, you know. This guy.
Hey, at least he knows we've posted before.
Exactly.
Dude,
Yeah, so we got a comment on our last skit video with Dirty Prescott Kids, and this guy comments on it and says, what did he say again?
Maybe next time it'll be better.
Maybe next one will be better.
dude.
Maybe
That's
next
so
one will
rough.
be better. Yeah.
That's like
It is rough, but here's the thing. What page did you post that in?
Minnesota fishing or something.
Minnesota fishing. So this is more than likely. There's probably like a 75-80% chance this man is 42, has a Razor flip phone still, and doesn't do anything except for work and fish.
Maybe you're right.
Dude, I'm
feel like
on
that's-
like, it's called like Fishing Unfiltered.
Okay.
And it's been really weird lately because it's been like a big dick contest about who has the hotter wife that they're fishing with.
Oh, dude,
And it's like no, dude, it's like creep pictures on their wife that they
like
post on.
not pictures that are okayed.
Like you can just tell like they were fishing and they took a picture of their wife in a bikini fishing.
Oh God, that's like
What?
And like sometimes there's some heifers and people just roast them.
Really? Like they're like, dude, your
Yeah.
wife is so big.
No, like a guy, he'll post his wife and you can tell he's seriously like, yeah, check this shit out, you know, and people will
stupid
fucking let him have it.
Look what are some of the
disrespect it.
comments?
Dude, anything like just imagine like there's an older, heavier, unattractive female, and guys that don't know her on the internet are going at it. Like it could be anything.
That's
It's just
tough.
all creativity.
That's tough.
You post your woman and then you just get flamed.
Dude, I'm honestly blown away by guys on Facebook and stuff about what they think is like a fat person. It blows my mind. Some of these comments of like, you know, saying like, oh yeah, you could lose a little bit of weight and stuff, like to these girls. And I'm like, damn, dude, I was saying maybe she could eat a little more, like fucking thick her up a little bit. And these guys are over here like, yeah, too fat for me. It's like, bro, you're missing out, dude.
Let's talk about like the audacity of some of these people in the comments online though. Like especially Facebook. Like some of these like viral videos that'll go around on Facebook, like these magicians, these like fake magicians, right? The comments will just be absolutely flaming the it's like one video, one guy I can think of in particular, I can't remember his name, but it's like him and his wife and it's like very obviously staged magic tricks.
yeah.
They're so cringe.
Yep,
But like
cringe.
all the comments are so hateful on it. It's like kind of sad a little bit.
But that's what they know their audience. They know what they're doing. They understand. These people that comment, these haters and stuff, are so blind to what's actually going on. Like there's so much science behind. Like these people fucking know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're fully into the algorithm.
Yeah, they make these videos to get people to comment, to trigger them to comment, and then it just you get fully into the algorithm, like you said. Then it shares to all these people and just blows up, and they make money off of it.
Oh, dude, they got to be making a ton of money because
money.
I remember, like, from when I was working at You Betcha, like seeing some of the numbers on some of the videos there. These guys get way more views than some of the skits that I was looking at You Betcha on the analytics. So these guys got to be making an unbelievable amount of money because, like, the thing with like super viral videos is they transcend other cultures too, and that's where you get like real big hits, like, you know, like the Bollywood type stuff. Well, remember them like the cringe videos on
Oh
YouTube?
yeah, the really badly edited
Yeah.
Bollywood shit of like helicopters.
Well,
and
like,
stuff.
do you know who Lance 210 is or Lance 210?
Never heard
Lance Stewart.
I have no idea.
He was always doing like he was like fucking with his grandma all the time, and she would like
Yes.
freak out. She was blonde, the grandma.
Yes. So
And
did he
they
have
were all fake as fuck.
He had a friend that was like a midget that they would
Are you
always
talking
have in the videos.
gangster granny?
No, this is a different guy. This guy was super viral. He jumped on the Facebook video train when it first started,
Okay.
like posting fake pranks. He was one of those guys. He was like a Fousey tube kind of guy.
Okay.
And he got millions of views. He's made millions of dollars, and it's just fake, cringy, horrible pranks of him just getting shit on. There's documentaries made of how shitty he is, how much people hate him.
There's documentaries on
Yeah, you
like
know-
a total hate, like a total slam piece on
Like
him.
YouTube ones.
Oh my god.
H3's fucking got into him.
Oh,
dude.
dude, I hate Ethan. I hate H3.
Is H3 the one with Dave Portnoy?
No, H3 is
No.
Ethan
Klein,
Klein.
H3.
Oh, okay.
H3,
Yeah.
H3, Ethan Klein.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. I
just
always
don't
get
like
like
his
there's
vibe.
like 3 podcasts. I always get confused with each other.
Yeah.
There's like all these LA TikTokers that like all hang out.
And that goes back to, I don't know which one of you said it, but is that the guy that hangs out with the little person or whatever? Like, I feel like all of those like really famous like vloggers and YouTube people, they all have one little person that they hang out with.
Well, look at like Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like Logan Paul had that short friend for a while.
Yeah, didn't he go viral for that when he jumped in the pond and it made the bloop?
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
that was like
Yeah.
the start of that
Huge.
sound, like the
Yup.
boop,
Yeah.
when he jumped off that boat. Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. All them guys like all hang out with each other and it's weird. It's really weird. They all live in houses out in LA together. Like the Clout House and Nelk
don't know,
Boys
is
lived
that
in
still
a
a thing?
house for a while. Yeah, they got like television shows on
like old now.
Netflix.
Dude,
or
you
something.
guys are fucking. You guys are behind, dude.
I know. Dude, I have not consumed.
Like,
I have
you
not
don't know your
consumed.
influencers anymore.
No,
You're talking
no.
2017 talk.
No.
Dude, Nelk was in the Cloud House in like
No, that's what I'm saying.
2018.
No, we're not
19.
talking that.
I know they were. I'm saying that. But here's
And
the
they
thing.
weren't in the Cloud House. They were in the Phase House.
I purposely
No.
I
They
purposely
called it
don't
the Cloud House.
Fuck.
I purposely don't pay attention to this kind of stuff because that stuff is so cringe to me. I feel like
I don't consume any of that content anymore. It's probably been a year and a half since I've really consumed.
Were you
any
guys on
Nelk or anything.
YouTube when the diss tracks were really blowing up? Like that was the thing. Logan Paul was on it. Jake Paul, Rice Gum, all those guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's when I was in like junior year, and that's YouTube blew up for me in 2017. I feel like that's when I really started to use it as a media device more than just look up a video every once in a while.
Yeah, 2017 or 16 is probably what YouTube became like my television. I had probably five creators that every day I would sit down at the end of my day and watch all of their videos. Or whenever they released them, I had a rotation where like, this is my television. I watched their shit religiously.
Who are your OGs? Like who did you?
Well, I'm big into automotive stuff. So,
Oh, so just boring shit.
well, yeah. Yeah.
Actually, our viewers would probably care, so you can say, did you guys watch Outlaw Dipper back in the day?
No.
You,
Outlaw
that's some
Dipper.
cringy
Is this
shit.
like chew challenges?
Yeah,
type of thing?
like kids in my grade when I was in 8th grade, that's when everybody started chewing, and we worshipped Outlaw Dipper.
Really?
And he just did chew reviews, and he was just loud, annoying, the classic YouTuber back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy.
Outlaw Dipper.
It was kind of like that. It was more of like yellow. That's what he would always start with.
Even worse. Even worse.
Did you guys ever watch Custom Girl 420? You ever heard of Joel Yoli?
No.
Dude, how about
I'm out of it.
For me, Nick 420 CA. That was, I remember going to my buddy's place and like they were smoking weed all the time and they'd watch this Nick 420 CA and it was always like submarines and dabs. And it was just literally this guy just smoking weed was his videos. But
Dude,
very
that's what
obnoxious.
Custom Girl 420 did. He would do like 10 gram dabs at once. No joke. Like it would be basically a sheet that he was just putting into a banger.
And you can't post that shit on YouTube anymore.
I was 16 years old. I'd only ever smoked out of a pop can or like a Gatorade bottle water bong. And this guy's just roasting 10 gram dabs.
You're watching
He was like
straight
my
up
hero.
Fucking Walter White over here just creating chemistry magic in front of you.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's doing meth, but
My OGs, I think, was like Ross Creations when he was still Vlog Creations. I think like his videos are so evergreen because like he did do some like risque stuff back in the day.
Wild shit.
well,
back
he
in
used
the
to
day.
fuck with Juke Squad too when he was when he
Yeah.
was smaller.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew him because I loved Juke Squad.
Yeah, so like all these like in your face prank videos, I feel like lost a lot of their luster.
Yeah.
And like now it's all
That's
about
because we're old though.
well, maybe.
Because kids still eat the hell up out of that. Like
Yeah,
your
that's
younger
true.
brother, your younger brother dies over that. Literally, we were hanging out with him last week or whatever, and he's like, "You guys should do prank videos. You guys should do prank videos." I'm like, "I'm sorry, champ. You know, I just put my hand on. I'm sorry, champ. That's We're out of that age group. We can't. Do that.
Dude,
Like Balin Levine. Have you guys ever seen a Balin Levine video?
To me, he's cringy. I'm not a fan of that shit.
Dude, he's like the
But
type
that's because
that'll.
we're getting old.
Yeah, he's like the type that'll go into Walmart and like go on the intercom like, "Hello, Walmart, this is poop." Yeah, and everyone will just die laughing.
Poop jokes.
Like I'll laugh at a fart, but you know when it's on the internet and it's just some kid running around disrespecting people, like that's how you know you're getting older. Is when you see like kids fucking with adults and you're like, that's not right.
That is.
He could have had a shitty day, you know.
you don't know what he's been through.
Dude, here's a prime. We had this one kid we used to hang out with. Me and my best friend used to go golfing every day when we were kids. And on hole 3, you're right next to the freeway.
Yeah.
Yep.
So every day,
Oh my God,
every
watch
day
it.
we'd take one shot, you know, just to see if we could get it done.
Sometimes you gotta.
And we had one friend, and he's like, "Do you realize you could just ruin someone's day?" And I thought that was the lamest shit I ever heard. And I think back, and it's true. I mean, can you imagine if I just went through someone's windshield? I could have killed them, injured them, hurt multiple people. I didn't think of that shit. I was just a dumb kid.
Dude, when we were in college, there was this golf course. What was that one called?
Ray Richards.
Ray Richards in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Forget they just put up this new apartment complex right across the street from it. And our buddy goes, freshman year of college, just goes up to the tee box, just turns around and just drives it straight into the apartment complex.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if it was true or not, but there was talk that it blew the window out of like the front desk and they were replacing the windows and shit.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if that was all just talk or hype or whatnot, but then I'm like, oh fuck, dude, you could have gotten a lot of trouble for that. And I'm like, thank God I couldn't even hit a ball to save my life back then, or else I probably would have smoked one in there too.
I remember at the time I was like, "Oh, that's so badass."
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and now it's like, dude, you could have gotten a lot of trouble. Yeah. Speaking about vandalizing things and getting in trouble, did you guys hear about the Johnny Cash water tower?
No.
No, I
Okay,
didn't. What's the
so-
deal with that?
There's a really small town of like 400 people that has this water tower, and they just painted this Johnny Cash mural on it. Not really a mural; it's just like a silhouette Johnny Cash playing a guitar. And this guy, I don't understand. I wish I had more information on the story. I didn't do as much research as I should have. But this guy's a straight up sniper. Okay.
Okay.
He had a high caliber rifle, shot a hole in the water tower right at Johnny Cash's dick. So
What a
this
legend.
water tower's pissing out right where Johnny Cash's dick would be, and just like 30,000 gallons a day or some shit just coming out of this fucking water tower, and it just looks like Johnny Cash is pissing on the town.
Oh,
and
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, it took a couple days, but they caught him, I guess, and he's in court for like 2 felonies and like
I was gonna say.
$20,000 and stuff. But like, I was thinking to myself, if I was gonna get arrested for one thing, I feel like that would be something I'd be all right with.
I would not get a felony for shooting a water tower. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be not saying it's worth it, but that would be all right. The story, like behind it.
Yeah,
Like,
at first I thought like I was gonna be like, "Oh, what a piece of shit! He vandalized this," and then I think that's pretty funny.
and
Like I respect it.
Talk about how good of a fucking shot this guy was. To hit it right in his dick so that it would piss.
Did you see video footage of?
I had a photo. I'll show a photo of it. It was so good.
That is actually a good point. Actually, when I was a kid, my mom lived in this super small little farm town, Minto, North Dakota, and the water tower there, I remember had this slot for the farmers to be able to go out and like put a quarter in and like fill up their water trucks like with water, right? So like we would go up as kids and like put our bikes underneath the spigot. Oh, that's good actually.
Isn't that perfect?
Send that to me. We'll pop it up on the screen.
All right.
So like as kids, we would go and like it was only 25 cents. You could put a quarter in this slot on the side of the water tower, and it would just dump like 100 gallons of water out. But it was like super high pressure because it sits like 50 feet up high,
it's
you know,
gravity,
so that
man.
they can just, you know, they can just drive their trucks underneath it. And we would always make our buddy like go stand underneath this thing, and we would put a quarter in this thing, and he would just get absolutely pummeled by like 100 gallons of water,
knocked out.
like straight standing up to like straight on the ground. It was really funny. It was really good.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
This is also the same guy that won't talk to me because you guys are messing with him.
Oh,
that's not
whoa,
my fault.
wait.
You brought 'em.
Let's break this down. So you brought a friend to meet your other friends.
All the
So
way
that's
across
already
the state.
stressful, like combining friends.
Yes.
And then they fucking picked on him.
Oh, not only did they pick on him,
Fucking Cody picked on him too. Don't act like it was
No,
just
if
me.
you set the standard, it's your fault, and that's a fact.
probably
If
You
you
set the
if he
standard.
sets the all right, this is the guy I fuck with. We make fun of him, that's your fault. If they went at him for no reason, that's fucked up.
I did not go at him. I'm thinking.
yes, you did. Okay, there was someone, and I thought it was you. We were sitting around a bonfire. I brought him over to my house, and someone burned his shoe in the fire, like the bottom of his shoe. Was that him?
He was hanging him over the fire and melted him because he was just hanging him over the fire.
I thought someone like accelerated it.
He
Though.
was not very fucking smart, okay?
Well,
I'm calling it out.
I mean, hear me out. He puts himself in some of these situations. I don't know. The guy got hosed with 100 gallons of water at probably 10 years old. He probably is missing a couple brain cells.
It's
Or
What
fucked
is
him up
your
a bit.
fault? You're the one that dumped 100 gallons on him and knocked him down a couple reading levels.
Yeah, I suppose. Welcome back to another episode of On Tap, presented by Unlimited Masonry. Shout out to Sam and the boys. They actually provided this beautiful desk that you see here in frame on the video. And we wanted to give a little shout out to the boys. The desk is holding up well. We're 3 episodes into the new desk here, and it is looking
Actually,
phenomenal.
It's gonna have to be the second.
You think so?
We had to scrap the first. Remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Second episode in the new studio that you guys know of.
Yeah. I just had to say that this desk here, I mean, it might look stout on camera and stuff, but it is. I stood on top of this thing.
You did.
I stood on top of this thing.
And that's saying something.
That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot.
I did not. We haven't tested that yet.
Let's put both me and you on this thing. I bet you could handle it.
So you asked Sam with Unlimited Masonry. You said, "Hey, if we want to move this thing, how are we going to be able to do that?" And what did he say to you?
Yeah, so what he told me, he's like, okay, well, he's like, if you got to move it, probably the best thing to do is like you grab these pry bars and if you put one pry bar under each corner and you guys all lift at once, you could probably like shimmy it a little bit at a time. And I'm like, a little bit at a time? Like he's talking literally like an inch at a time, like trying to fucking shimmy the thing. It's so fucking heavy.
Even the frame would probably be pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, here's the thing: a couple guys like us, we will not be able to do that without wrecking this thing.
Oh, no, it'll break.
Oh, it'll split right down the middle. We're
Yep,
fucked.
no
So
shot.
again, shout out to Unlimited Masonry.
Incredible. Very grateful.
Unbelievable
Very
work,
grateful.
and the boys support the pod, and the guys that support the pod, you should also support. Is what it comes down
He
to.
also supports my bank account because I started my first day today with Unlimited Masonry. So
Daddy's
shout
money.
out, boss. Shout out, boss.
You quit your job down south and you are more local now working for our title sponsor, which is incredible. Awesome. Very
Full-time
happy for you.
bricklayer, part-time podcaster. How do you feel, Sam?
I feel great. I'm not a bricklayer, so please don't come at me. I'm not
Do you know
pretending to be a
anything about
bricklayer.
brick?
Yeah, I do actually.
He's bricked up right now. I can tell you that.
Bricked up on a Sunday, baby.
And here's the thing. If you don't have a masonry job or something to support us, the best way to support us other than that is to like, follow, share, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Have we ever got anything like that before?
Yeah, we actually have, and I could pull up some of the comments. We could read some of the
Do we
comments.
have
On
any?
iTunes?
Some of the reviews. Yeah.
We should. I don't know if we have. Yeah, we've never said that. I know a lot of podcasts I listen to are always like, if you can't support us, the best way to support us without any money, leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. And I'm like, fuck, maybe we should do that. But then at the same time, we just begin roasted with 1-star reviews. And I don't want to
think so?
send people where to do reviews.
I think that our reviews are actually pretty good. Let me go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
if people
check
fuck
right now.
with us though, they'll be happy to go there.
Yeah, they fuck hard for sure.
Dude, one thing about DPK's fans is they the ones that fuck with them. Like I was looking at the
it's been
comments.
huge.
They love him.
Yeah, they bash on my mullet, and it's just unfair, dude.
Dude, you've had a lot of exposure this week. You're gonna try to walk around. You're gonna try to go to Holiday or something, and you're gonna get mobbed. Like, think of how many hundreds of thousands of people have seen you.
Think 300,
That's pretty wild,
350?
dude.
300,000.
Okay, I don't know how to view all of the reviews, but the only one it's shown me is a 5-star review from Rough Dog 113, and it says, "This was a riot to listen to. Feels like a normal conversation in the parking lot of an ice rink over beers with the buds. That's where all of the world's problems are solved. Cheers."
Hell yeah,
Dude, as someone
Thank
that grew
you.
up around hockey rinks, that's a great compliment.
That was great.
Because
I really
know
appreciated that.
I know those conversations around the rink with your buds.
We have 32 reviews, and every single one of them are 5-star reviews.
Really,
Damn.
really.
Yeah,
What if they're all just our family and
I've never
friends?
looked.
My
Well-
family and friends don't listen to this.
I can tell you this. I don't think any of my family or friends would name themselves Rough Dog 113. So I think we're safe to say that's a random person.
Rough
That's
dog.
good. And it's a good, like, did they actually leave a comment? Anything nice? Anything?
That is the comment. I just
Is
read.
that the only comment though?
That's the only one I can see. I don't know how to see the rest of the reviews. It won't let me click on it.
Oh,
Do I have to rate it to see a review? I don't know how to do it. I'm out
right.
of touch. I'm out of
as a little switch up, I had a little.
I think my car alarm has gone off. Dude, I do this so much.
No, you're good.
It's off now.
So I had a little flashback the other day of a memory, and I wanted to ask you guys on the podcast, what is the earliest, or like, at what age did you do something illegal? Like, first time you drank a beer, smoked any tobacco, anything? Like, what age did you do something wrong?
Here's the thing. I was probably 6 years old when I had my first beer, but it was because we were like four-wheeling, and that was the only liquid we had. And I had a really bad headache, and I remember I had to chase Tylenol with a Budweiser.
Oh, my
And it
God.
was the worst taste I could have
Did it
ever
give you a
imagined.
little buzz?
I mean,
No, that was the worst part.
No, but like, what's the at what age did you do the first thing you knew was wrong?
consciously for me, first time I ever did anything wrong, I know for a fact, is stealing peanuts from Fleet Go in Cambridge, Minnesota. Because like that was
He's on record. He's on record.
We've talked about this before. You'd go in and they'd have a big bin of peanuts, and I was really young, and I'd be like, "What's stopping you from just grabbing a handful of peanuts and put them in your pocket?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna fucking do it." And I did it. I got back to the car, and like me and my brother in the back seat, I'm like, yo, check this shit out, man. I got a score. And I had like 5 peanuts. in
You
my
hit a
pocket.
devious leg. How old were you?
Devious, like, probably 5, 6. Yeah. probably.
Dude, my story's gonna take a fat turn from that one.
Oh Lord, did you kill someone?
No, nothing like that. But when I was this memory just hit me out of nowhere.
Okay.
But when I was in second grade, me and my buddy Scrat, who you know, him and I stole a cigarette out of my dad's ashtray, a half-smoked cigarette, in second grade, and went and smoked it behind the shed. Like, what would possess a 9-year-old to steal their dad's cigarette, bro? At 9 years old. And I stole my first beer when I was 10. I was on the road to being fucked up. The fact that I'm at where I'm at now, I can't complain. Like, I've never done
All
meth.
Limited Masonry rescued you.
Yeah, I owe my life to Sam and the boys. Shout out Sam and the boys. Thanks for sponsoring the pod.
Okay, so
That's
you've never
hilarious.
done meth. That's what we got out of this. That's good.
That actually made me think. When I was a kid, I had the North Branch version of Scrat. Kyle the beer lady, he's been on the episode before.
It's the North Branch version of Scrat.
And we were actually in his parents' camper. They had this camper / like ice house thing that was in their yard. I don't think this thing ever got used in the entirety of its whole life that I was ever born. And we're in his yard. We stole a cigar from his dad, Backwoods, and it was vanilla. And I remember we went and smoked it in the camper. And like as we were hiding, you know, we didn't like even think about the smell like lingering. But their trash bin was like right outside of the camper window, and we opened up all the windows. And his mom comes out, and all of a sudden we hear a voice like right outside the window. "What the fuck is that smell?" And I'm like, like, hand it to him. I'm like, hide it. She's standing out there. You better not be in there smoking. I see smoke coming out of the windows.
Yeah.
And Kyle looks at me, and I look at him, and I'm like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, there's no way you can deny that. It's a cigar. You're so young, you have no idea that, yeah, once you do this, you light this up, you're stuck with this smell.
Yeah. So we actually came out and we're like, yeah, we were burning paper in there.
Did she buy it?
I don't think
No.
so.
She probably just hopes that her yelling at you initially scared you enough not to do it.
Oh, it definitely
screaming
did.
at you.
It
Yeah.
definitely did. I was shitting my pants.
Oh, man, I miss that fucking rush of just doing something bad. You know, like now you do it and you just feel like a piece of shit to yourself. But like when you were a kid, you know, you like let's say you finally got out for the entire night. You said you were sleeping at your friends. You're on the way to a party 50 miles north. You're about to fucking get piss hammered. Like you never know what's gonna happen. Someone's driving home drunk. You're sleeping on the floor somewhere. And in the morning, you had to get up, pull yourself together, go home, pretend you never partied, can't say a word, get your story straight. I miss that rush.
Fucking church in the morning, dude, with your family. That was like always me, is I always had to gather myself for family functions on Sunday
Sunday mornings.
That's
Sunday
rough.
mornings.
Dude,
Sunday
I had to shoot in high school. I had to go shoot trap every Sunday. That's rough. When you're hungover as fuck, was at the casino until 5 in the morning, and my dad wakes me up at 11. Time to go shoot.
Give a child a firearm when he's hungover.
I'll tell you what though, some of the like sometimes you know how you wake up a little bit drunk still.
Oh yeah.
I had some of my best rounds half buzzed. Because you're just like you just don't give a fuck. I'm just there to get it done, go home. So I'm locked. I'm fucking.
You're dialed.
Dude,
You're
yeah,
dialed.
I've woken up a lot where I wake up and I'm like, man, I feel good. I thought I was gonna be really hungover. I actually feel good. I feel good. And then like you start moving around and then it hits you. You have this realization. Fucking sun, clouds are parting. The sun comes down and you're like, oh, I'm still fucking drunk. I'm not hungover because I'm still drunk. I'm not sober yet. That's why.
You know what I call that? I call it the grace period.
Yep, and then that's why you have to get a beer instantly and maintain. You have to maintain drunk all day, or
See,
you're done.
I agree with you, but I think you have two choices. What I call the grace period, you can either one, like you said, keep the fucking drunk going, keep the party going all day. If you slip up, you're done, but at least you get to party for a little bit. The other option, pound as much water as possible, eat a little something light, pop some ibuprofen, wake up feeling like a champ in 3-4 hours.
Just sleep a little bit more.
So it's like it's the best. It's the grace period because you have two choices and both are good. But if you wake up a little later and you're hungover, who knows what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
That's a great point because I remember as a kid I shouldn't say as a kid, as a young adult, I never really got hangovers that bad until I hit like 23 was probably like my brick wall.
Sam, you just wait, man. Shit just gets wild real quick. Like you get old fast.
I mean, see, for me, when I was younger, I wouldn't really get hangovers. It was more just sleep deprivation because we'd keep it going until 4 or 5.
Right.
And I wouldn't, like, I would feel more of just the fatigue. But now I'll get a full 2-day hangover sometimes
Really?
if I really send it.
2 days?
That's if I go Friday and Saturday, though. And if I'm outside and it's sunny.
Okay, that's
Like,
fair.
if I get dehydrated and I partied 2 nights in a row, I'm done on Sunday. My Sunday's shot. I'm not getting out of bed. I'm not talking to anybody.
If I'm out whipping it up and I'm being a pontoon pirate, then I will shameless plug of the merch.
Great plug. You
Shameless
should have
plug.
wore some. Did you get the memo here?
I do actually have a T-shirt on the passenger seat of my car that I plan on wearing, and I just now realized that I'm not wearing it. And it is the Pontoon Pirate shirt, so shameless plug. If I'm being a pontoon pirate on like a Sunday afternoon, I will say a Monday hangover is much more tolerable for me than a Sunday hangover.
Well, the thing with Sundays is that, at least whenever I drink on Sundays, I'm always done by 8 o'clock. And I'm not going late.
Right.
Sundays,
Especially if you
get
have
good
work.
sleep.
Sundays you day drink. You day drink Sundays. Sunday fun days are you start in the morning.
You
You're
keep the
on
party
the
going
pontoon
from the night before.
Yup, you're on the sandbar, and then you end early, and you get some quality sleep, some time to sober up before you have to be an adult again on Monday. At least that's.
Or you go
how
hit
I
the
do it.
sticks. Dude, I love some hangover golf. That's one of my ripping around in the cart, having a Bloody Mary. That's one of my best hangover
Dude,
cures.
I was so hungover after DBK left on Sunday. I went and did 9 holes in Rush, and I was so fucking tired. I probably got 3-4 hours of sleep that night. And then we woke up, recorded all day. And, I mean, you were right there in the same boat. You were working, though. But
I did have to wake up early to go to work,
Yeah.
so I feel your pain.
And yeah, right after I got done golfing, we went for dinner, and like the 20-minute drive back from dinner to my truck, I fucking passed out in the car. Just
killed you.
Just dead. Yeah. Where everybody else in there, I'm like, man, I haven't done that shit in a while.
How good is that sleep though? From like
So
you're on like the full day of the hangover already, and you've kind of already had a couple beers, but you're not drunk again, but just enough to kind of keep the edge off a little bit. Like, how good is that sleep that night? I've never have slept
A little
that good.
sunburn, your skin's feeling a little warm.
Yeah,
Dude,
you pass
Yeah,
out with
bro.
an ice cold glass of ice water
Oh,
right next to your bed.
That's the things. That's how I feel every fucking day. Like, dude, my freaking tan has came in so fast already.
Slap some aloe on that
yeah,
bitch.
I'm hot every night, like sunburnt and shit. It's
Dude, the cameras pick up
sickening.
your farmer's tan really good.
oh yeah, look at this thing. Look at holy smokes,
That's crazy.
Damn,
let's
bro.
get an angle on this bad
That's
boy.
crazy.
It's so hardcore.
That is
and this is
hardcore.
literally, I've only been working for a month. Oh my god, dude. Oh, here's the thing. I just don't think I have the mental mentality to go sleeveless. I don't think I can do it.
Right, like there is a certain image of the
Yeah,
working class
that's
that goes
not my
sleeveless.
image.
Like that's kind of a whole different class
High
of working
vis,
guy.
sleeveless.
It's Tucker. Tucker's the image. Have you ever seen
He's a
him?
sleeveless guy?
No, he's a no shirt under reflective vest, no shirt, ties the freaking top of the vest together. He's a straight tanning dude.
Really?
Yeah, but also Tucker's yoked, so
He's
I
yoked
mean,
and he gets
might as
extremely
well.
tan. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't even, the guy doesn't even burn.
no.
He doesn't even burn. The guy
Because
gets
he's
like the
outside
color
working
of this
all day.
freaking brick wall in
Yeah.
a week. And then
Well, yeah, well, that's what would happen if I don't wear no shirt.
he's blessed with genes of a god. Mm-hmm. He got Wranglers.
He's
And by
got that
God, we mean
Dano
Dano.
jeans, dude.
Yeah, God is
does.
Dano.
He does. Unbelievable. Well, let's take a little bathroom break while we hear a word
Thank
from our
God, I need a
sponsors.
beer.
It's time for a bathroom break. The boys will be right back.
Oh, Sam, I feel like shit, man.
Lucky for you, I got the cure for you, man. Everyday Cafe, Cambridge, Minnesota.
Are you talking today's sponsor of the Bathroom Break, Everyday Cafe in Cambridge, Minnesota?
Yes, yeah, actually the hangover cure of the gods, dude.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sponsoring the episode. Let's get back to the show.
I talked earlier last Sunday. I went golfing with Darwin and Jake Brabra, who were on 2 episodes ago. But Darwin knocked out this little tee thing. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It was a tee that had a shotgun tool on the end of it, and you punch it in the beer, and you tee off of the beer can, and then you pull the tee out, and then you shotgun your beer.
How was that?
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, so Darwin absolutely crushed the beer, and just beer was everywhere, spilt it everywhere.
That does not surprise me at all.
Jake hit a really good fucking drive off of it because he's stupid good at golf. He blows my mind.
Yeah.
Every time he hits, I'm like, how does it feel to actually be able to put the ball where you want to put it? Like that's mind blowing to me. And then I had no shit the best drive of my day was off the beer.
How far do you think it was?
Oh fuck, 50, 75 feet. No, I'm just kidding. It was probably 180.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
180.
respectful.
Yeah,
That's
it was
pretty
probably 180. Yeah, and I just super clean off the tee. The beer can didn't even roll, and it didn't foam up or nothing. It was awesome. Just a solid shotgun. Too bad it was a pounder of Bud Light. Not a huge fan of Bud Light. Little too thick for me.
The rice beer always gets me.
Yeah.
The rice beer always gets me so full.
Wait, Bud Light's a rice beer?
Yes,
That's a thing?
it is.
Because
Wow.
my dad, is Busch Light not?
Busch Light is not.
Because my dad,
Damn.
when I was younger, my dad's actually allergic to rice beer or something.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember this is actually kind of funny. When I was younger, he would be we grew up on a farm, and he'd be haying and stuff, and he would drink Busch Light because Bud Light and stuff would give him this crazy running noses and stuff. He'd be allergic, and his fucking nose would get all run up, and
just boogers everywhere.
he'd call the house, and he's like, "Hey, bring me out a couple more. Like, I'm thirsty. Bring me out a couple more beers, and me and my brother would get like sick of it. So like this one time, we just fucking brought like a whole 12-pack of beer out to him. He's like, "What the fuck you guys trying to do to me out here? Like, you just trying to get me drunk?" Yeah.
So what do you think for our golf tournament that we have coming up here, July 2nd? Do you think that we should have these shotgun tools, one per team?
I think that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, July 2nd.
Oh,
yeah.
even I think one person each hole has to do it too. Like you
Like,
have to decide.
use it.
You have to decide on one person from each group for every hole that has to do the shotgun.
Or we just do one hole. You have to tee off the shotgun tee.
Oh,
And you have
I
to,
like that.
Yeah.
because then your
like
whole team would have to do it. And
That's good.
and since your whole team does it, you would have to use a ball off a beer.
And you have a designated hitter. So if you would like to sign up for the golf tournament, we still have 10 spots available, and that go to ontapoftheboys.com. The link is in the description.
July
here.
2nd, Saturday of 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's a great way to start off your 4th of July weekend.
Yes, and so the cost is, what did we say, $225 per team, and that includes your team of 4 people, and it's going to be an electric time. We have a whole bunch of prizes. We're giving away a pit bike.
That also includes a pit bike. And I've gotten a lot of questions, okay? I've gotten fucked with this a lot. How do you split a pit bike between 4 people? So here's the thing. The pit bike does not go to the winner of the tournament.
No.
The pit bike is a raffle, a general admission raffle, where you sign up. So every person that is signed up is entered in for the pit bike. So one sole person will win it. Not a team, and is not off of skill. It's off of you being there and you signed up. That's how you get entered.
And now this is going to also be at Bull Rush, the local golf course here. We're going to just do 9 holes, but it's at Bull Rush in Rush City, Minnesota. So if you can make it, it's going to be
where
electric.
I golfed on Sunday, and it was phenomenal. Great course, beautiful
It's gonna
course,
be
Beautiful
electric.
looking course.
good food, and shameless plug back to our Zoltabs hoodie. Check out the freaking thing. But we pulled like $740 off of.
Oh, that's right.
off
You're
of
big winners
$100.
over there.
Yeah, we made a shit ton,
Dude, come
Yeah.
golf, win
Damn.
some money,
Yeah, we
maybe
were-
get a pit bike.
This guy, we pulled a 400 right away, and this guy at the bar bought us beers. He's like, yeah, man, I'll buy you a beer for pulling that out of there. It's like, why were you buying me beers? Because I won. That's a little
That's a
suspicious.
flex.
That's a little
I think
sus.
I think he was trying to like butter me, maybe like take me home or something.
Ooh,
Maybe
that's
like,
a good point.
like put a little lotion on the skin, type of
Yeah.
ordeal. So yeah, it was huge, and we were like, it was actually really funny because we were waiting for the girls to come back, and Darwin's like, "Yeah, don't tell them like that I'm doing this. Like, we're not. Let's just get it done with before they get in here."
You're saying the pull
And-
tabs thing.
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Unless if we win," and we win, and then he's just like fucking bragging about it. And
Oh
shit.
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Darwin's big into the pull tabs. He's deep into the
Does
pull
he have a
tabs.
Zoltab shirt?
I think he does.
Does he?
If he does not, we
Damn,
need to get him one.
respect.
I think he does, but we need to get him
buy
one.
one.
His mom, Darwin's mom, made a purchase on the website.
Oh my God.
I just saw.
Was it?
Oh, am I? I don't want to.
Whatever.
I didn't mean that. I mean Darwin's mom. I saw her name come up on the.
Get ready for the cut.
It's all right. We'll offset it with a. It.
I didn't even catch that for a second.
He's marking it down. Oh yeah. So, was it the White Castle boxers for her?
No, it
Is
was
that what she
not.
got?
It was not. I don't remember. I think it was Zoltabs. Actually,
I think it was, and she requested that you wear them at least a minimum of 5 times.
She was the
before we send
one.
them.
If you've seen on her story, someone asked if I wear a sweatshirt before I sent it out. That was her.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it wasn't
Darwin's
her.
mom.
You know who it was.
I know
though.
who it was, but it'd be funnier if it was Darwin's mom.
It would have been funny.
It would have been way cooler. I actually would have done it.
Speaking of moms, did you guys hear about this Colorado mom that found a frigging crack pipe in her pickup order at Walmart?
Yes, I did.
What?
Yep.
You saw that?
Yeah.
So
wasn't it delivery like a delivery personnel type app, or was it Walmart pickup?
I thought it was just the Walmart pickup, like the guys that just deliver the groceries out to you in the parking lot.
okay.
You know, you have everything predetermined. You just check out and then they bring it out to your car or whatever. So this mom in Colorado, she gets out to her vehicle, opens up the bag to unload her groceries, and there is legitimately a crack pipe in the bag. So like, what did they determine? That it was one of the employees that had put it in there by accident,
Yeah, I
or
think
what?
the delivery person got fired is what I heard, and that's why I thought maybe it was like a delivery.
So you're saying it's like a DoorDash type of scenario, but only for
that's
groceries.
where I got that situation. But probably the person that collected all of the order or whatever, yeah, maybe just dropped it in there when he was on his midday crack break or something.
Dude, this guy was so high off the stuzz that he fucking put his own crack pipe in there.
Dude, is that what they call it? Stuzz?
I don't know, man. You can basically just put any cool sounding word in.
I'm like, is this some new street term here?
The chit chat or something, you know?
Chit-chat?
Just something-
Hell yeah, dude.
Anything that you can just say in the
Yeah, that
cool
otter
voice.
piss, dude.
Oh, dude, that's good. I'm gonna go with that. That's a good weed name too. Yo, you smoke some of that otter piss, bro?
That's another thing too. Okay, that's another thing too. You like these like hometown drug dealer type guys. I feel like they name all their stuff the wildest names on purpose to make them sound so exotic. You know what I'm saying?
I got some double purple cat piss, dude. You gotta get some of that good shit.
Oh, dude, this is so good. It smells like my grandma shit in a bag, and I put it in here.
Yo, it looks like my grandma's cooch, bro. Shit's gas.
Okay, that's I took a wild.
I got some weed called grandma's cooch, and it was some of the best I ever had.
Okay.
You never-
Sam is unemployed now, and he is just off the rails.
He's on the grandma's cooch, off the rails onto the grandma's cooch. That's the name of the
You gotta know what's up. You know, I'm not a judge. If that's the type of shit they give me, I'm gonna roll with it.
I'll tell you
I'll
what,
fucking smoke some grandma's cooch all day.
I got the judge and jury right here, buddy.
Oh my god. They
little
saw
mullet shake.
okay, I just saw a meme the other day talking about how like a Midwest staple is like not using your front door because that's for fancy guests. You only use the side door of your house.
I had my last house I had for 3 years. It had a front door. It had a front like the what would be considered the front of the house had a front door, doorbell and shit on it. I never use it other than moving in.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
it.
never
So
use it.
even in our brand new house, we do not use the front door. I
go through the garage.
specifically open the garage door with a garage door opener so that we can go in the garage door. We don't even park in the garage.
Well, how much better is it to take your shoes off in the garage and fucking go through there? Then there's no
That's the
shoes
thing.
in the
I
house.
don't even take my shoes off in the garage. I still take them off inside. So I totally could go through the front door.
Yeah, like my parents' house have a door on the front of the house, and there's not even steps to it. It's just like 4 feet off the ground.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, you can't even use that motherfucker.
Fuck the front door, I suppose.
Yeah,
I suppose.
that's where all the lamos come in, you know.
How about what's another good Midwest staple? Midwest staple, I'm thinking way too long of goodbyes. I think that's
100%.
like the most Midwestern thing, and like people who come to visit never understand it because like we'll say goodbye at least 3 times before we're gonna leave any event.
It's always a whelp. You know, you slap your knee. Whelp.
Oh, I suppose we better get going. Oh yeah. So I just thought of this and blah 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 blah, and then you go on for another 20 minutes, and then it's, oh okay, yeah, we better get going. Oh geez, this door here. You know, you fix this, you get this grease here, whatever. 20 more minutes.
Dude, always. I do that every time, even leaving work.
Dude, it's unbelievable. As a kid, it pissed me off so much going into the grocery store with my parents.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'd see someone that they know, and we'd be standing there forever. I'm like, I already don't want to be here. Now we're spending 45 minutes talking to this freaking guy who won't shut up. Let me get my freaking Danimals, win the cruise with Zach and Cody, and get out of this place.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
But they would just sit there and talk with these people forever, never say goodbye.
You know what I'm really bad about of like the classic Midwest, especially Minnesota nice thing is I deny everything the first time, especially from a stranger. Like, you know, like you're sitting out, you're doing, like, let's say you're doing some yard work at some old lady's house and she's like, oh, you young sonnies want a couple of cold pops?
She's
I'm gonna
trading for
I'm gonna
that grandma's
start
cooch.
I'm gonna start with a no, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Oh,
gonna
yep,
wait. I'm gonna
always.
wait for the. Are you sure? I got
Yep.
some Diet Coke. I got Coke. I got Sprite. I don't know, maybe later. And then the third time is when I'll like,
Yeah.
all right, finally. And if
Dude.
they don't bait on all three, I'm dead inside. But I will not cut it early, especially if I don't know them.
You're just like begging, ask one more time, ask one more time.
Dude, no.
Please, I'm gonna cave.
Please.
Yeah.
All right, here's a fucking Midwest thing. Think of all the times that, well, I guess not all the times, but it's happened to me a few times where I've stopped and jumped a person, like with my jumper cables.
Oh, fuck, dude.
You know, like
you were in some
jump
gang
jump
shit.
someone's vehicle,
Oh.
and they try to give you money. I'll never take that fucking money.
Oh,
Or if you stop and help someone on the side of the road, I'll never take it.
Dude.
It doesn't matter.
So I did this shit at Cody's bachelor party. One of his buddies, I don't know him very well, and I just like fucking with people, especially when I don't know them. And just like to myself, it was just me and him. And he like, there was like a couple bucks laying on the ground or some shit. And he's like, oh, dude, I think you dropped this. And I just start playing it off like he was trying to give me money. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it, man. This is on me, man. Don't worry. You don't got to give me no money, man. Don't worry about it. He's like, no, you dropped this. This is yours, I'm like, nah, man, don't worry about it, dude. I got it. He did this twice. And then the last day, he just comes up with 100. He's like, hey, man, I know you said it wouldn't take nothing, but like, thanks you so much. I'm like, all right, sweet. Just grabbed it and got the truck and left. Like as soon as it was like an actually amount of money, I'm like, hell yeah.
But to be fair, this guy also hadn't helped pay for the rental car also.
No,
Right?
it's
So
not
this was like
down
part
for
of the, yeah, right. Like you weren't just stealing $100 from this guy. Yeah.
No, I lost a lot of money.
Yeah, I
on
bet that
trip.
bachelor
That
party was fun.
It was very fun, but very expensive. Yeah,
I bet
man.
it was lit.
Do you
If
have
we
fun,
only
Sam?
met
Do you
you-
have fun, Sam?
I bet I would have. I would have loved to be.
If we met you a little bit earlier, I feel like it would have lined up good.
Not literally, probably a couple weeks would have made the difference. 'Cause
Literally.
when you had your party was right when I started hanging around. Like, I'd probably only done 3 or 4 podcasts by the time you guys went to that.
Yeah, we already had all that shit playing and stuff for a while.
Oh, yeah, for
Still
sure.
hurt. Still hurt.
No, I get it.
I sat at home feeling like a fucking loser.
Rightfully so. Well, you can rest easy knowing that we had an absolute blast.
I mean, you did get to hang out with.
That was phenomenal. It was the best. It was
There's
the
going to be like 6 bleeps in this one.
He's still marking it.
No free ads.
Oh shit! Yeah. So another thing that I think of with Midwest is the sheer amount of dairy products that we consume. I think in the Midwest is more than
Yeah.
the rest of the
Okay.
United States.
So
That's what I believe.
I've talked about this with some of these old timers before, and I think this attributes back to Midwest is like a very heavily Norwegian inhabited area.
Okay.
Right? Like a lot of the Midwestern ancestors are primarily from like Norway, Sweden.
I'm Czech.
Like like this kind of area, right?
Bohemia.
Yeah, right. So like I think dairy is such a staple to everything that we eat. Like we eat dairy with every single meal, basically.
Cheese on everything
Cheese
possible.
on everything.
Glass of milk.
Yeah.
of
What
milk.
percent you guys like? What's your percent? What do you go for?
I personally, if I'm doing it with cereal, I prefer whole milk.
I've been
That's
ripping.
that's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's thick, dude. That's a whole ass meal before you even put the cereal in there.
How about friggin' Jay Neubauer, who we had on the podcast here? He says his best hangover cure is chugging a glass of ice cold whole milk.
Really?
Chugs an entire glass of whole milk. Tell me
That's
that wouldn't
Midwest
fill
as
me up.
fuck.
Tell me that wouldn't fill you up. Like I would
throw it up instantly.
That would make me
Instantly.
sick.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it Memorial Weekend. I'll bring a gallon of milk. I'll just try chugging it when I wake up.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, that sounds like I won't wake up.
How about the hot dish versus casserole scenario? I have never one time in my life the only thing I call a casserole green bean casserole.
Yes.
Everything else
Yes.
is hot dish.
But that's because I think that's such a huge dish across America.
Yeah.
Because of Thanksgiving. I think that's the only reason.
that is just synonymously known as green
Imagine
bean casserole.
hearing tater tot casserole. Oh, that doesn't even sound good, dude.
Get out of here with that. Bleep that out. Fucking put a mark on
Seriously.
that.
Imagine hearing tater tot.
Dude.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Now you got me thinking. I haven't had a hot dish in a long time. I almost called it a casserole. I haven't had a hot dish in a really long time, man.
Here's the thing. My wife, she's got like 6 meals that she cooks, right? Like she's not, she needs she needs to expand the index cards a little bit more, and she's working on creating more dishes here. But hot dish is like tater tot hot dish in particular is like one of the most fire dinners that she makes. And if it was up to me, I could have it every single day, because here's the thing: you only need to make it like once every 3 days, because you have literally like a whole pan of it is like 3 days of
And it
meals.
reheats fire.
It does,
yeah.
especially now that we got an air fryer. It is like a whole
even get me
different
started.
galaxy of reheated meals, because you throw a
Yes.
plate of that in on the tray in the air fryer.
Comes out crispy, dude.
Tater tot hot dish tastes and fries taste just like they did the day before.
Pizza reheats so good.
Yes.
Dude, pizza rolls in the air fryer are just air fryers. Honestly, I think could replace a microwave.
Dude, it has for a lot. Like, I have a friend that lives in an apartment, has lived there for a year, does not have a microwave. Everything's either on the stove, oven, or air fried.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You just don't need it
That's
anymore.
all you need.
But here's the thing. An air fryer is literally just a small convection oven, and it just heats up extremely fast because it's so small. But it literally is just like putting it in the oven. So like theoretically, we could have been eating leftovers just in the oven for years.
But we don't got time for that shit.
That is true. I don't.
See,
I
I've
hate
always known
preheating.
that, though, but I've never done it. Like, I've always known it would be better in the oven reheated.
Dude, how fucking weird.
I didn't.
How weird would you be if you scooped up one chunk of tater tot hot dish onto a plate and put it in the fucking oven?
You realize that's what they did for fucking decades. Like,
Here's the thing. They also put fucking blocks of ice in the refrigerator to keep everything else cold. We're past this.
Microwaves were
past this.
not big until the late 80s.
Until fucking the nuclear holocaust.
Here's the thing. One EMP and we're fucked. No more microwaves.
It's not even EMP, dude. Really good solar flare, and we're all donezo.
All right, I'm in for it.
Won't that knock him out? I think solar.
I'm ready to go.
flares
I'll go back to
knock
oven.
it
I
out.
don't care. I'll go back to putting an ice block in my refrigerator. I don't
We'd be
care.
dead.
I don't care. I don't care one thing. I'll set a 12-pack of Busch Light right on top of a block of ice. I don't
We'd
care.
be dead,
Fuck
no
it.
doubt.
You're
You
probably
can-
right.
you
We
can
got no
still buy
survival
it.
skills.
You can buy a block of ice from, like, one of those big ice fucking caves or whatever outside of gas stations. They'll have, like, a 20-pound
Yeah.
block.
The block.
I've never bought it, but
No,
you can
I don't
get
know
it.
why people buy those. Why is that a thing?
That's actually a thing. I've never
No, I'm
seen
not
that.
kidding.
No,
Yeah, like,
it's a 5-pound bag, 20-pound bag, or a 20-pound block. That's your options.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I
It's
have
a
never seen
fucking
that.
block.
or at classy places, they have the 10-pound bag.
And that's where they got the ice pick, because you chisel it off the block of ice.
I have no recollection of this. I have never seen that before.
I'll buy you a
you
block
ain't
of ice.
living, bro.
Have you guys ever been to Canada? Been into a gas station in Canada? Gas station convenience stores
been a
in Canada
very
are
long time.
unbelievably different than American ones for whatever reason.
Really?
They
Like
they
Danishes?
literally no, they sell their milk in bags. Oh, like
what?
They sell bagged milk at every gas station. It is the weirdest looking thing, and they have small bags, big bags, you name it. And
I
they
could get behind
And they
that.
put it in like a milk container that they put in their fridge, which makes total sense when you think about it. But at the same time, like, why not just make it in a jug?
Quick Trip does that.
Redo bagged milk?
You can go to Quick Trip and get a bag
No
of milk.
way.
Yeah, you can get jugs of milk, but you can get a bag of milk at Quick Trip.
Really?
Dude, I go there like every day. I've
Yeah,
never
look.
seen that shit.
Look, I'm pretty sure.
Cap.
I'm fact or cap. I'll tell you tomorrow morning if I remember, because I go to Quick Trip every day. So
You guys, you rip the reward card every time?
every time, and I have not used my reward in a very long time.
I was gonna say, how do you even use it there? Is it worth actually
I
having?
think
or
it
no?
is.
It's like every 15 visits, but I'm not even signed in right now.
I was
got
kind
a
of
new
on
phone,
strike because
so-
I had a card that had like 40 visits and I lost it
How do you lose it?
and I never registered it. I don't know.
Oh, you
dude.
lost the card. You never. I thought you.
So
lost
then
the
I was just
visits.
pissed and I've probably been there 200 times since and I still haven't got a new card.
Well, I go every day. I just changed mine. I used to have it for a free cheeseburger every 15 visits, and then now I don't.
Can you select what it is? What your
Yeah, you
reward
have a
is?
choice. Yeah. So I switched it to 5 cent gas coupon now every time.
Do you think that's worth more than your cheeseburger?
Well, I don't rip cheeseburgers or nothing from Quick Trip anymore.
Hey, actually, let's talk about how fire some of their dinner selections are. They have like
pre-made dishes. Okay, so Midwest staple Quick Trip. I swear to God, if you're not from the Midwest, you're missing out because Quick Trip is incredible, mind blowing.
I will say this: the Quick Trip espresso machines are absolutely fire.
Never tried that before.
Never had it actually.
They're extremely good. And if you actually just grab a regular coffee cup and fill it up, you only pay 99 cents instead of like 5 whatever.
That's a life hack.
Yeah, apparently I only have 5 cents off for my fuel discount right now. It's kind of lame.
Damn.
5 cents off a gallon or
Shit must
5 cents total? Because the burger sounds like a better deal to me. To be
5
honest with
cents off a gallon. I must have like some fucking expiration. Yeah, it expires. It expires, dude, like in a couple weeks. It's only good for a month.
you. The burger is a way better value because you'd have to do like 100 gallons to get to $5. And
That burger's only worth $1.
oh,
You can there's certain every day of the week they have different specials.
see, this is how little that I go to
Dude, you
Quick Trip
fucking
compared
know
to
your
you.
Quick. Like I thought I knew Quick Trip. Fucking, you're the man.
I go every fucking day. So Tuesdays are they have this it's like the rib pork sandwich, $1.49, and then Fridays is a chicken strip melt. Thursdays are usually the Angus burgers are like $3.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed right now.
That I know this?
I cannot believe that you remember this.
Dude, I used to be religious about this.
Dude, you know me and Tyler as some fat motherfuckers. We know our food way too good, and we talk about it on here way too often.
Dude, I used to go hard. Well, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like 100 pounds ago, I used to go so hard on those pork rib sandwiches from Quick Trip. When they had it, they used to have them for $1. Now they're $1.40. Thanks, fucking Biden. I used to get like 4 of them at a time, and $4, dude. And yeah, that's why I was 400 pounds. But like, it was phenomenal. It was cheap. It was
It's
great.
unbelievable. The only food that I ever get from Quick Trip is they have these chicken wrapped in bacon and they're stuffed with something on the inside of
Yeah,
them.
bro.
They're so fire. They're
Those
so
are
fire.
fucking
But they're
good.
always sold out every time I'm in there. So I never get them.
They have the bacon wrapped. They have pork and beef fillets that you can get. Those are fucking good too. Slap them on the grill. Oof.
Pressure wash the veins.
How about their chicken strips? Have you had their chicken strips?
Yeah, dude. The two chicken strips with waffle fry combo.
They are the second best chicken strips you can get. All right, we
fucking
can go
had
off.
that
We're
shit for
just
dinner.
promoting the hell
We
out
are,
of
we
Quick Trip
are.
right now.
Okay, but behind Cane's chicken fingers, it goes Cane's and then Quick Trip.
Yes.
First and second for chicken strips. Not gonna lie.
But Quick Trip actually has like a mock cane sauce kind of too, don't they?
They do it so it's not even close to Cane's, honestly.
It's not, but it's
their
kind of
sweet
close.
and smoky is so good. It may. Oh god, dude, no, fuck. We need to go to the next thing.
All right. I mean,
before I
that's
come.
not really the next thing. I think that's a good place to end it here. I think this is a beautiful time
need to
to
go the
plug our
fuck to
merch.
sleep.
Go to ontapwithboys.com and you can sign up for our golf tournament. You can buy a little bit of merch and you can view a bunch of cool shit. We got phone cases. We got boxers. We got duffel bags. The Yag duffel bag is probably one of our top sellers right now.
It's incredible.
It is unbelievable. And you know it's unbelievable because we gave Travis, Dirty Prescott Kids, who we had on last episode, we gave him a duffel bag as a thank you for coming on. He put it on his story.
Did he
said,
really?
Yeah.
He said, this has got to be one of the best gifts that I've ever
He
been given.
said the best.
He did. So that's how you know the quality is superior. The zippers are strong. The pocket on the front is strong. It has a little hidden message on the inside flap for you. What more do you need,
You don't need
realistically?
literally anything more. So follow our socials, share our shit.
Socials.
Follow our share shit on everything, follow everything. Listen, leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Watch the new skit.
Yeah, absolutely. There's
Check
a
it
lot
out.
of shit out there. Consume our content. Just soak us all in. That's all I ask from you. So until next time, thank you and have a good night. Oh my God, I hit the wrong one.
That was off the rails.
Thanks for listening to On Tap with the Boys. Be sure to follow us on social media and stay updated. Tune in next week for another episode about
Sam's problems.
Tyler, what's your 3 favorite things to do on a Friday night?
Oh, that's easy. For sure, it's going to a place that has cheap drinks, cheap food, and extremely mediocre karaoke.
That's actually crazy because today's episode is brought to you by the American Legion in Pine City, Minnesota. They got karaoke every Friday.
Now let's get back to the show.